What's going on, everyone? Austin John Plays here, and today we have information about a Nintendo Direct happening tomorrow. About 5 weeks ago, we have this tweet from Furukawa, the president of Nintendo. We'll make an announcement about the successor to the Nintendo Switch within the fiscal year. It will have been over 9 years since we've announced the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March 2015. We will be holding a Nintendo Direct this June regarding the Nintendo Switch software lineup for the later half of 2024. But please be aware that there is no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during that presentation. By the way, shout out to Bucky from Powerworld, possibly the most casual way to announce the Switch 2 ever. Never change, Nintendo, never change. Gotta love Japanese companies BSing with one another. And today, we have this tweet from Nintendo of America. Join us for a Nintendo Direct livestream focused on Nintendo Switch games coming in the second half of 2024. There will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during this presentation. So, just in case you were wondering, we were told that there's not going to be information on the Nintendo Switch successor at the Direct in June, and now that we know the Nintendo Switch successor is not going to be mentioned in this Nintendo Direct of June, they wanted to tell us that Nintendo Switch successor is not going to be mentioned in this Nintendo Direct in June, tomorrow. So obviously they're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch successor. While we didn't get a Nintendo Direct in February, as I always call it, the Valentine's Day Direct, because it always ruins Valentine's Day plans, this one's roughly 40 minutes, and that's kinda long for what we're just going to casually call the end of the life cycle of the Switch. Now, there might be games that they've hidden and just didn't tell us about that are coming our way. This is gonna be happening tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, what games could we see? We've recently seen a remaster of Metroid Prime, so we could be seeing a remaster of Metroid Prime 2 and 3, or the long-awaited fabled Metroid Prime 4 that was teased when the Switch released in 2017. That might actually become a thing now, because now that we're at the end of the life cycle, there's no more bangers. All first party and second party people, the Pokemon, Zelda team, Mario team, they all have the equipment and the hardware, and they are working on software for the Nintendo Switch successor. They are not working on new software for this system. We could be seeing the Metroid games because those have never been really system sellers. We could be seeing something having to do with a Mario sports game coming out, or a Mario Party, or they might do a classic Nintendo and be like, hey, remember Mario Party Superstars, the game that had so much potential that came out like 4 years ago? Well, there's gonna be a big update to it. Remember when Super Mario Party was like, hey, guess what? You're gonna be able to play online now during COVID, because they were like, why not? Checking over my other notes. Some of the only Wii U games that did not get ported to the Nintendo Switch are Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. And going back to the original mission statement that they wanted a Zelda game to be released every year, we could be seeing a 2D Zelda game, or we could be seeing these Wii U games being ported over, or maybe another remake of a 2D Zelda game, because we recently had a 3D Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, which was last year. Golly, that doesn't feel like almost a full year ago, but it was. Thousand Year Door just released about a month ago, which I absolutely loved, and I have a whole walkthrough on this channel. If you've never played the game, please play the game. It's a fantastic game. They might be announcing something new in the Paper Mario series. Maybe, maybe not, probably not. Or maybe a Mario Luigi game. No, we did just have the Mario toy thing and Thousand Year Door, so maybe they're gonna hold off on that. But who knows? This is the time that they get things out the door just to wrap things up. There might be an Animal Crossing update. Listen, whatever has been pushed back and back and back, now's the time for those games to come out. Who knows? We might have something crazy with the NSO Plus having like Donkey Kong 64 added. Maybe Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. We had, the Perfect Dark tease? So maybe, I mean, listen, if you brought Rare Replay from the Xbox 360 over to the Nintendo Switch, I think that would sell like hotcakes. I'm in the middle of editing and I was like, Austin, this is the perfect time. If they're gonna do it, it's gonna be now. The Pokemon on the NSO. on the NSO Plus, now's the perfect time. We don't have a Pokemon game announced, and this isn't a Pokemon service. This is a Nintendo service, so this is the perfect time for them to for them to do it, for them to launch it. For red, green, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal. Listen, it's just a big bag of money for the Pokemon company. It's just sitting there. All they have to do is choose to say, yeah, you know what? You could just start handing us that giant bag of money. I've been talking about this ultimate app, this ultimate service that they could charge us out the wazoo for the old Pokemon games, or just release them with Pokemon Home support, of course. No matter what, it has to have Pokemon Home support, and then it's perfect. And then also, you know, optimally Pokemon Stadium support. Okay, I'm done talking about that. And then my last note here is my most far-fetched one. Palworld. Palworld on the Nintendo Switch? That'd be pretty funny. Palworld is dropping a major update about a week and a half from now. Me and 20 other creators from around the world were given exclusive access, and I already started messing around with it. It's a whole new island. There's some new pals going to be involved. I can't really discuss anything about what I've experienced in the updates so far. Very fun morning, though. Now seems like a really fantastic time if Bethesda wanted to do anything on the Nintendo Switch regarding the Fallout series. Now would be the time. We recently had a 4K update to all of the other systems. Imagine they brought Fallout 4 base game to the Nintendo Switch. They already brought Skyrim. It runs on the same creation engine. They could do it. I don't know how great it would run, but if they brought it over with support of the Nintendo Switch successor, and then it's going to be able to function better on that system, that could be a thing. I'm also personally playing a lot of Fallout 76 because they just had a large update, the first ever map update involving, based off of Shenandoah Valley. Shout out to West Virginia down there. And yeah, about 24 hours from this video going live, we are going to be having this direct in the middle of this heat wave. Fun stuff. If you have some predictions, drop them down there in the comment section. And then, as long as your comment doesn't say edited, you could be one of those people who's like, yo, I predicted this right. You could be that guy from Reddit or 4chan, whatever. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, Austin John out.